There is, as I look out of my commentary box window, a very large and very excited crowd here today, eagerly anticipating another memorable race. Lewis Hamilton took his maiden win on this circuit in 2007. Jenson Button came from last place to win here in 2011. And there's certainly no shortage of drama on offer here at the Canadian Grand Prix. If you want flat-out racing, you've come to the right place this weekend, as it's full throttle for 59% of this 2.7-mile circuit, peaking at around 210 miles per hour going into the final chicane. But that speed requires discipline, and there are more than a few close walls here just waiting to punish drivers with a heavy right foot. As the drivers complete their preparations down below us on the grid, one man who's no stranger to the pre-race pressure is Anthony Davidson, who joins me in the commentary box today. Great to have you with us, Ant. I'm sure you can tell us all about what goes through a driver's head before lights out.
Well, from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as we anticipate the run down into turn one. It's all a bit like going into battle. And the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. It's Red Bull in pole position then, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Bottas, Kimi Raikkonen and Ricciardo, Massa, Perez, Ocon and Romain Grosjean. Stroll, Hülkenberg, Kevin Magnussen and Sainz, Kvyat, Palmer, Fernando Alonso and Pascal Wehrlein. Ericsson and Stoffel van Dorn completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
You've done well to put it on pole, but we've still got work to do. Try to cover the inside line off the start. Some information on Grosjean. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. the track position. Approaching the safety car, you're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car. Let's be mindful of the conditions. The track is getting wetter. Recommend you stay out for now though. Be much slower if we move on to inters this early. We're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety car. Okay, the safety car is coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car is in the pit lane. We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A? Copy. Daniel in the pits now. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. The stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled. lead gap is 17.1 seconds. They're on fresh inters. Daniel is currently P5, so the gap to our teammate is 14.1 seconds. They're on fresh inters. The time last lap was a 1 minute 28.1. Suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now. Weather. We're watching the amount of standing water on the road. For now, we think it's safe to stay with the Inter. fastest lap is a 1:19.2. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, distance to teammate, 23.2 seconds. Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down. This is your final lap of the race. There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. Is 21.0 seconds. Great drive. We did it. Good job.
So, another fantastic victory for Red Bull today. Tell me, Ant, what was the key to this success?
Well, keeping their tyre temperatures up in the tricky wet conditions was really important. There's not much grip out there at the best of times, and it's 10 times worse if you're out there on cold tyres. So the way they kept the rubber in its proper operating window was a huge advantage today.
And I can see now the drivers are making their way out. We need Red Bull fighting at the front. They do an incredible amount for Formula One. And that's another winner's trophy heading back to Milton Keynes. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Our current points leader extends their lead at the top of the championship after a very good result here today. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, my driver of the day was Nico Hulkenberg. He did a cracking job moving through the field and just highlighting why he's so highly rated in the paddock.
On to the constructors then. Red Bull move to the top of the table. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment of this Formula One season.